Hey girls, 365 Days to Knowing God for Girls is a book that I would like to dive into with you. Today is November 23rd, and I want to ask you a whole bunch of questions. I want to take this and pick it apart. So the first sentence, knowing God by loving others. It is so powerful. How do you know God? We can't see Him. We can't touch Him. Religions portray Him as a male somewhere on a seat. But truly, He's inside. When Jesus was leaving this earth, He said, I must depart because I'm leaving you with Holy Spirit in you. So you get to know Him by loving others. When you love someone, when you truly love someone, it's like that inner happiness, that joy that you're like you are bursting with love. You can give it to others, and that's knowing God. That's God. If you would, you can't even feel His love because it would just explode you. He loves you so much. And so when I read this, it goes through Mark 12, 29 through 31. And it speaks about loving Lord, loving our God, the mostly, right? And then it speaks, love your neighbor as you love yourself. And so, do you love yourself? That's a big question. Do you love yourself? If you would not love yourself, you would go now and shave your hair off. Go ahead. If you don't love yourself, do it. Think about it. We do love ourselves. We don't want to be in pain. Right? And I want you to post comments because I want to know, what do you think about it? I am not the smartest one. I'm still trying to figure it all out. But I know that when I help someone, it makes me feel really good. And not even about myself, but more so that satisfaction of giving, that life makes sense, that more than just doing things for yourself, you are making someone happy. It's always more happy when you give than when you receive. So as I thought about this, love your neighbor as you love yourself. So you wouldn't cut your hair, you wouldn't shave your head off. So don't do it to your neighbor. Who is really the neighbor? The neighbor is your friend. The neighbor is your mom, your dad, your sibling. The neighbor is your neighbor. The neighbor is your teacher. The neighbor is the person who is standing next to you in a store, right? You wouldn't go and shave their heads. Instead, you would talk to them with kindness and love. Recently, I came to realize that in order to be good, and mostly it is hardest to be good to someone who you clash with or who it just doesn't sit with you. The personalities are not all there, or you're jealous of them because they have more of something. So that's really hard to be nice to them, but they are your neighbor. So I think one of the preachers said that imagine that each person is Jesus. How would you be if that would be Jesus? You would give and give and give and give and give and give. You would give yourself to Jesus. Just imagine that person that you don't like so much. Imagine them that they are Jesus. I always try to do that now since I know it. I mean, I've made so many mistakes in my life. That's why I want to talk to you girls. I feel like it's important to guide you the right way, to not go through mistakes that you don't need to go to, you know, to make you wiser, to make you better, make your lives much better and just much more happier. So I think this is a good book that we can go through it together. And I would love to hear what you have to say, because we can learn from each other. This is not me doing this. This is not for myself. I don't care clicks, not clicks. But I really care to guide you to be better you. So she, or I don't know who even wrote this, Carolyn Larson. She says, love, love, love. It's the theme of God's message. But foremost, and the most important, love God. How do you love God when you don't really see Him? It's love others, loving others. There's a God in each and every one of us. And we will make together this world a better place. Ask questions. Let's help each other. Give each other advices how to be better. Examples. How much do you love yourself? Yeah. Let's be here for each other, and then try to pick apart this book and our lives and be better. Love you girls. Take care of yourselves. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Bye.